Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is quite a scene here in the Monumental, just as you would expect it. And so, the national anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So it's down to business here. Done very well to intervene. Messi. Tagliafico. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Speculative strike. Will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi floats one over, and help's available out wide. He gets past his man. Di Maria. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Away from immediate danger. Real chance! He's had a shot! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Argentina applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Correa. Has he picked him out? This could spell... He's gone for it! Goal! Argentina! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Argentina take the early advantage. Forward it goes. Rondon spreads it towards the left. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0.
Rondon really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Ocampos. And here's Lucas Ocampos. It has got through to him. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Argentina presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
That's been drilled forward, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Gets away from his opponents. Ocampos, can he find has a hit? This could fall anywhere. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Ball swung in. And he just whacks it away. Here it comes. It's out for a goal kick. Messi gets the better of his man. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Otamendi. Lucas Ocampos. Argentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Referee's given a throw. And it's Messi. Oh, great ball! There's a long ball. Otamendi. the defence can get it clear. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Over to the left. That had to be more accurate. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. And here's Rondon. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Argentina merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Argentina, we're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
It's Lucas Ocampos! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
No way through there. Well read, he sorted that out. It's Messi! Oh, another save. Lincoln. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Played out to the right. Tagliafico battles to win it back. Di Maria has created one goal already. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dashing forward at pace. Rondon. It's found its way to him. Gets it back. Rondon hits it! It's been taken short. Tagliafico has a hit!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Has a hit! Lucas Ocampos. Ball's out on the left now. Keeps everyone guessing. And Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Argentina really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Play for a throw. Gets into a dangerous position. Rondon gets his foot in there.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Defenders on the back foot. He's got away. Lucas Ocampos.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rincon. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rincon. And it's Rondon. Rondon. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going direct. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Towering header! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Argentina, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And the clean sheet, of course, is